Thanks for tuning into Eskimo TV, your home for icy and chilly movie reviews. I'm your host, Jason Escamilla.
And I'm your co-host, David Scott, lead editor and critic at criticaltruth.com.
If you'd like to know what to expect from the newest films out in theaters, make sure to subscribe to Eskimo TV.
This review today will be spoiler-free, and we're not going to reveal anything about the plot that wasn't already in the trailer.
Today, we're reviewing Hostiles, which is directed by Scott Cooper and stars Christian Bale as Joseph J. Blocker, an army captain known for his brutality against Native Americans. Blocker reluctantly sets out to take the Indian chief Yellowhawk, who's portrayed by Wes Studi, back to his ancestral home in Montana, embarking on a hero's journey through the untamed landscapes of 1892.
Yeah, this was an interesting film that had a lot of positive elements. It strikes me as a mood piece that is primarily interested in capturing the emotions of living in that place and time. Scott Cooper excelled at trying to tying everything together with solid character writing that is propped up by solid performances by Christian Bale, Wes Studi, and Rosamund Pike.
Can't agree more. I love their authentic performances. From the very first scene in the film, they succeeded in grabbing my attention. I was invested in what was going to happen to these characters because they did a fantastic job of just introducing them so quickly.
Yeah, for sure. But I do have to say that despite all of the solid performances, Rosamund Pike still stood out as Rosalie Quaid. She joins the party early on and frequently steals the scenes she's in.
Absolutely, she was great. Yeah.
That said, though, the whole cast did an excellent job, and it was worth pointing out that she was the highlight of the movie.
Definitely. There wasn't a character who was better than the other. They were all fantastic. One thing I really appreciated was the color scene throughout this movie. The landscapes are beautiful to look at. I would have expected a dead and dull landscape full of boring browns coming from a Western film, but they did a marvelous job at saturating these environments and showcasing the natural beauty of the American West.
Yeah, I completely agree about the quality of the cinematography. Hostiles captures some of these intense locations with stunning features. One thing I wanted to talk about moving on, though, is the pacing. I can't say I wholly enjoyed the slow and deliberate way in which the director walks the audience through the story. I was a little bored at times.
Gotcha.
But at the same time, I can't say that it was bad pacing. I think if I'd been more invested in the characters and story, then I would not have been distracted by it.
Yeah, I can see your point. However, I felt like I was on a roller coaster between the highs of the intense action sequences and the dips into the slower moments of the film. I wasn't bored. I felt like I was able to catch my breath and get to know these characters better after these big explosive conflicts.
I think that's where we may really differ, though. These characters were primarily defined by only one or two dimensions. A lot of their traits can be reduced to just what happens to them, so much more than by the choices they make. And so their emotional moments didn't land for me as well as they should have, and I think that's really why the film doesn't work for me personally, despite the fact that it's clearly well made.
Fair enough. I'm giving this film a 7 out of 10. What's your number?
You know, actually, I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10 too, because I feel like the movie was extremely good, even though I didn't enjoy it very much.
Okay, all right. So that's going to be a solid 7 out of 10 for Hostiles on the icy and chilly meter. What do you think makes a good character? And once you get the chance to see this movie, what did you think of the outcome? Did you like it? Comment below and let us know what you thought.
And once again, I am David Scott of The Critical Truth, and if you're interested in seeing more of my work, please check out my link in the description below.
And as always, if you enjoyed this review, like this video and subscribe to Eskimo TV for more icy and chilly Eskimo TV reviews.